Welcome everyone to the session. So today we are going to work obviously on swim specific conditioning. We've got some strength work, we've got some power work, and then we've got some pretty hard muscular endurance / threshold sort of work. If you've done the hardest session ever that we did the other week, the session today should feel a little bit like that. But we're going to try and fatigue the arms even more before we get to the muscular endurance / threshold component. So just kind of go for it. If you reach fatigue, then that's fantastic. That's what our aim is going to be. So we're going to do some arm swings and some rotational work, alternating between those just to warm up. And then we're going to crack straight on. So we should have a good sort of 45 minutes of work and certainly about 30 minutes of really hard work in the back half of the session. So let's go. We're going to go forward with each arm first of all. I know that we've done a little bit of warming up already, but we're just going to start to bring the intensity up. So nice and dynamic arm swings now, nothing too gentle. Really start to whiz that arm around. Nice and fast, putting in a little bit of effort, working through the chest to throw that arm around. That's good. We're going to change to the other side, and we'll go exactly the same on the other side. So we're ready, starting to bring that effort up. And then from here, we'll go straight into rotational work, working externally. So like this. So again, we're not going to go so slow as we do sometimes. We're going to keep it slightly dynamic while keeping the movement quality, elbows in, forearms in line with the floor. And then from here, we're going to go backwards. Now pulling through the muscles around the shoulder blade to throw the arm backwards and carrying the momentum through, opening up the chest. And we're going to change sides there. Good stuff. And then from here, we're going to go with some rotations to here. So down and all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, with upper arms parallel to the floor this time. Keeping the movement going, so not too much of a pause. Pushing down there and back at the top. And then we're going to take the arm in a figure of 8 in front of us. Dynamic, start to throw the hips, move through the core. So rotating the hips from side to side, just as we would do in the front crawl stroke. You can start to get a feel for that body rotation. Shoulders following hips. And change sides. And from here, we'll go to our thumb rotations. Arms out, arms slightly forward, and rotate. Shoulders down. Again, we'll do this nice and quickly. So just speed it up for some of you. So keeping the shoulders down, rotating nice and quickly, not scrimping on the range of movement. Good. And we're working through the shoulders just to even keep the hands up. And then we're going to move into dynamic golf swings. Off we go. With that little bit of effort. So we're pushing the hips through, we're swinging from side to side. Whip that other arm behind the head, so we're opening up the tricep, and then throw the arm through, starting to activate the lats a little bit. Really dynamic one this, bringing in the whole body from toes to fingertips. And then from here, rather than rotational, we'll just do a bit of activation. So we'll stand nice and tall with arms wide, pinch the shoulder blades together, nice and strong, and we'll hold that for 10. Pinch, 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 bringing the backs of the hands back behind you as far as you can. Really strong movement, feel the fatigue, good stuff. And then from here, give yourself a hug. So contract it together, open it up, range and activation. And then from here, into our wide position, exactly the same. Draw the shoulder blades back together. Chest out, hold for 10. And give yourself a hug again. Elbows in, hands wide, shoulder blades together. So we've got rotation through the shoulder joint and we've got contraction between the shoulder blades. And give yourself a hug. And our last one in that W position, shoulder blades together, chest out. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And give yourself a hug. We're going to move on to the bands next. We're going to be working 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and this is going to be our activation. So none of this is very swim specific, but it is going to be working the swim specific muscles. Our first exercise is going to be our archer pull, so warming up the upper back, lower back, upper back. So get your bands nice and even, as I needed to, and in 10 seconds, we're going to be pulling here. So warming up the muscles of the upper back in 3, 2, 1. Off you go. We're going to go through these activation movements 3 times. So you can go nice and easy on the first round, just start to get a feel for the movement. And then on the second and third round, you can start to increase the resistance. Two, 1. Time for 10 seconds just to turn around and we'll go on the other side, same movement. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Pull from the shoulder blade, try and pull the elbow right around. Keep the elbow high, so it's in line with the hand. Last 3 seconds. 2, 1, time. Next one is going to be our alternating catch movement. So here and here, just the first part of the stroke. Ready? And go. So again, we don't need much resistance on this first round. Just take your time, get the body ready, get used to it. Like I said, we've got the effort coming later. Keep the shoulders forward, work on the upper arm rotation. Fingers moving through, elbows staying isolated. Our next exercise, we're going to kneel down on the floor or potentially stand, but you're going to be side on. And we're going to do the lat pulls. So we're going to be here and pulling there. 3, 2, 1, go. So activating the lats, push the hands big and wide, as well as pulling them down. You want to be reaching out as far as you can. Activating the core here too, glutes engaged, hips forward. And that's time. So you're changing sides now. So just turn around, exactly the same movement on the other side. 3, 2, 1, go. Push the hand wide. Feel the lat engage as it pulls the pull cord through and down. Three, 2, 1. Time, turn around, still in this kneeling position. And we're going to go a pull down and then go wide for a fly and then a pull over. A fly and then a pull over. So we're working lats and chest on the 2 different movements and all the time keeping the core engaged as well. So should be really starting to feel a bit warmer now as we get into the session. That's good. Stand up, turn around. We're going standing row. So this time we're bringing the elbows high and shoulder blades together. So chest out and forward, arms wide, elbows back, pinch between the shoulder blades. Ten more seconds. The next one will be a long dog. That'll be the last exercise of the round. Then we're going to go through those twice more, and your aim is to increase the resistance. Build. There we go. That's time. So get ready for long dog. So we're going to build through the next couple of rounds. This is our last one of round 1. Ready? 2, 1, go. So while the resistance is low, keep the body stable. Make sure you're not throwing the body too much. So Liz, keep the body really still if you can. Just move the arms. Working through the core, keep the glutes engaged. So a nice stable base for the arms to work from. All the momentum generated by the chest and the lats. Good stuff. We're back onto Archer. So you might want to change your grip position so that you've got a little bit more resistance. 2, 1, go. It's still 30 seconds on each time, 10 seconds off. And you don't want so much resistance that you can't do the movement anymore. And we want this activation work to phase into the strength work, which we've got coming next. Turn around, get ready for the other side. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice stable base through the legs. So the difference of this session compared to the ones we've done for the last few weeks is that we've got the strength work and the power work before we've got the longer endurance work. And we want this activation section to phase into that strength and power work. So think of the 3 rounds being easy, this one medium, next one hard. 2, 1, time. We're back down on the floor for the lat pulls. Go. Push that arm wide, keep it in line with the body, don't let it go, come in front of your body line. Again, body still, core strong. 2, 1, time. Change sides. Ready? 2, 1, go. That's time. Good stuff. Turning around, we've got our chest fly and pull over. Go. So arms straight and strong on both of the movements. Good work, everyone. Techniques look really great on the screen. Stand up, turn around. Got a standing row. So again, you might need to change your grip position so you up the resistance. Ready? Off you go. Keep those shoulder blades retracted even at the front of the movement. Draw the arms, shoulder blades back together with straight arms before the elbows pull back. Chest out. Feel that work between the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Time. Long dog. Again, medium intensity now, a little bit harder than last time. 3, 2, 1. Go. On the next round, we'll go into those movements again, but we're going to increase the work rate and the resistance so that it becomes a little bit more like strength work. And that's time. Good stuff. So we're back onto the archer pull-throughs. Shorten that band, increase the resistance. Off you go. So every exercise now you want to be thinking of as trying to do it about 90% as hard as you could. And then as we move on to the strength work in the next round, we're up to just as hard as you can with each exercise without losing form. Keep that elbow high. Good. So Brock, you want to bring your elbow up a little bit. It's down here. Good stuff. Time. Change sides. 3, 2, 1, go. Last 3 seconds. Good stuff. Oh, we missed one on the last round, didn't we? So we need to do catch, alternating catch. Again, apologies. Off we go. So resistance, just working the first part of the stroke. Get that hand in, nice flat back. Three, 2, 1. Time. Now we come down to the floor and we do the side lat pulls and get that resistance up. 2, 1. Oh, yeah, that's harder this time. Oh, I'm already to the point that I'm not really talking. We're only at 20 past. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good stuff. Change sides. Turning around. And 3, 2, 1. Go. That's time. You start turning around, still on the floor, chest flies overhead, or vice versa. Pull over to fly. Off you go. Good stuff. So you should now really be feeling like you're doing strength work. The next round is just going to be even harder if possible, and slightly different exercises. Time, stand up, turn around to the row, standing row. 2, 1, go. Chest out, nice and tall. Keep those shoulder blades together. That's the key bit, or else you won't get the activation. The rhomboids in the middle of the back, which is what we want. Pinch at the back of the movement. You don't need to be moving quickly at this. Good stuff. Time, last exercise, long dog, and then we're going to flow straight into the strength work. 3, 2, 1, go. So our next exercise is going to be a bent row. And we're going to up the work, but you will get a brief pause because we're going to drop the time from 30 seconds to 20 seconds. But we want as much resistance as possible. So brief break, grab yourself a drink. Just going to change the time up, and then we're going to go straight into it. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Strength work, maximum resistance that you can handle without losing form. So in 10 seconds, we'll do our bent over rows. So that's from here with palms down to here with palms up. There you go. Maximum resistance. This is really about our strength right now. So this is lats. Most of all, bring the elbows up at the back. We're going to go through each of these movements just twice. That's time to make each one count. We've got tricep extensions overhead. So kneeling down and push. So again, this should be as much as you can do to push the arms to full extension. It should work the whole body because the core is working to make sure you don't fold in the middle of the movement. Keep going, good stuff. Standing up, we've got a chest fly, so still facing away. Lots of resistance on the band. 2, 1, go. Get that resistance. Nice and strong, still strong through the core. The more you put in now, the better equipped time you'll be when we get back in the pool. What we're doing now, turning around. We've got a reverse fly. Sorry, bad transition. A reverse fly. So you're going to pull here. And then we're going to go lat pulls for the next one. So still facing the anchor point. Good stuff. Adjust if you need to. Bent over, lat pulls like snow angels. Got on your front, ready, go. I get this one wrong all the time, either under or overworking it. So slowish movements in spine. 2, 1. Now we've got chest push. So we're going to grab both of the handles No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. You're going to grab one, and you're going to push across here. Sorry. So that's the movement there. One of the reasons we do every round more than once is to iron out the mistakes from the first round. Good. And change sides. So you should really feel this one on the insertion point of the pec muscle. Ready? Go. On the sternum in the middle of the rib cage. So it really hits the main body of that pec muscle as you push that hand all the way through. So this is the last exercise of the round. The next one is going to be back to our bent rows, and we'll do each exercise once more. So it's a really short round, this one. So up the intensity, up the resistance. You want those muscles really screaming with effort. 2, 1, go. This is the last bit of our strength work. We're going to go on to power next. So force those muscles to work. Think about each muscle that's working in each exercise. Squeeze it, tense it. Time, good stuff. Turning around, tricep extensions overhead. Go. If you're just to the point that you can barely even get the arms to straight, that's fantastic. Really work that strength aspect even more than we could ever do in the pool. That's time. Good stuff. Chest fly. 2, 1, go. Slowest movements is fine here. Don't mind a little bit of time under tension work. Although we're not specifically trying to build muscle, it will get us strong. That's good. Time, turn around. We've got reverse fly. 2, 1. I'm pulling back here. Draw the shoulder blades together. Again, slow. If you can do this quickly, you've probably not got enough tension on. Good. Grab your cord for lat pulls. And we've got our chest push to finish. 3, 2, 1. Lat pulls. So slow movement in either direction. It's not about reps. We've got that coming up in the next round. It's about getting strong. That's good. Time, we're onto our chest push. So keep that band nice and short. And get ready to push across. 2, 1, go. Feeling in the tricep is a bit like doing a dip. Feeling in the chest is a lot more extreme. Turn around, last exercise. Then we'll take a quick break. 3, 2, 1. Elbow up. Push that hand down and across. Keep that forearm straight and strong so it pushes through where the hand has been. And time, good stuff. That is the end of that round. Take a quick pause, grab yourself a drink. We're going to change the time. And now we're going to go 15 seconds on. Time's coming down. That seems very kind, doesn't it? 15 seconds on. 20 seconds off. So we've got more rest than we've got work. And we've got 2 exercises. We're going to do double arm pull throughs straight and ski pulls. And this is our power phase, okay? So we want as many reps as possible, get the heart rate up as high as we can. We're going to go in 20 seconds on a double arm pull through with straight arms, so both arms moving at the same time, 15 seconds, as hard and fast as you can. Ready? We're going to go in 5 seconds, go for broke, 3, 2, 1, go! Time. Oh, good stuff. And you have a nice chance just to relax and recover. 15 seconds. Change your grip and your position for the ski pulls. Nice and dynamic with the body here. Feet planted. 2, 1, go! Get the width. Work the triceps. Keep the shoulder blades low, the back is the stroke. 2, 1, time. Okay, you've got a feel for it now. Let's do it again. So we've got double arm pull through straight arms. Hard as you can. In 3, 2, 1, go! Time. Well, it'd be useful for you to count your reps and just try and beat it every time you come back to the exercise again. Get yourself ready for the ski pulls. We're going at 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Time. So I'm getting 22 double arm pull throughs and 19 ski pulls. Let's go again. See what we can do. Ooh, ready. 3, 2, 1, go. I've got 22. I can get 23. Ski pulls. Ooh, okay. 19 is the target. Maybe you're doing a lot more than that. Maybe you're not. Whatever you can do is fine. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! $19 again. Okay, last round coming up. Should be starting to get the fatigue now. You've got one more of each exercise. See if you can set a PB. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! $23. Yes, I lost a little bit of core form now, I won't lie. Last one of our sprint efforts. Oh, dear me. Okay, all you've got, ski pulls, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Ah, 20. Okay, good. Grab yourself a drink. Oh, we've got 20 minutes left. and it is not going to be nice. Okay. So we are going 30, 40. Sorry, just got to adjust my clock. Remember what we're doing. We are going to go 30 seconds on. And even after all these months, I'm still trying to think of things that are new. So 30 seconds on, no seconds off. That's right. How do you make it harder? You take away the rest entirely. So we're going to move from movement to movement with no rest. You won't remember this. I'll talk you through it. But we're going to go fly pulls, freestyle. Back pulls, straight alternating arms. Breaststroke, freestyle, ski pulls, long dog. I'll talk you through it. That's the amount of exercises you've got. 30 seconds on, and I'd like you to go for the most reps across the entire set that you possibly can. So get yourself ready for fly pulls into front crawl. 3, 2, 1, go. So, you're going to balance this one. It's a lot of work, but you want to do as much as you can across the entire set. So don't pace it too gently. This is the point to really be brave. This is going to get you ready. Time, front crawl. This is going to get you ready for threshold work as soon as you get back in the pool. So our next exercise after this, we're going to need to turn around for our backstroke pulls. So get ready to transition in 3, 2, 1, time. Quick turn around, and we're off. Back pulls. Oh, that was nice. I did it in 2.5 seconds, I think, and I was already behind some of you guys. Well done. After this one, we'll turn back around, and it's alternating arm, straight arm pull-throughs. One arm, then the other. Finish the movement before the other arm goes. 2, 1, transition. Straight into it. Oh, yes. I still wasn't first. Well done, guys. Great effort. So dig in now. The next one is going to be from this straight into breast pull, so the body position doesn't change. 3, 2, 1. Breast pulls. Coordinate the breathing. Out as you push forward. You go straight into front crawl off the back of this. Just like the end, or just like a bit of an I am set in the pool. 3, 2, 1, front crawl. Oh, yes. We're going to go ski pulls after this. And it's just ski pulls and long dog to go after this. So you can start to bring the work rate up. Ski pulls. $20 more seconds and then we'll go straight into long dog, and that's the end of the set. Push on now. Nearly there. 5 seconds. And then long dog. 2, 1. Go. Long dog. Accelerate the arm through. Get the high elbow at the front. Keep the body stable. Time. Good stuff. Okay, take a break. How was that? Not too bad, huh? Yeah, right? Good. Okay, we can do that again, can't we? Yes, we can. So, let's do it again. It'd be boring to do the same thing again. So, let's go. 40 seconds on, no seconds off. Get yourself ready. We're going into flies. Fly pulls in 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So fly pulls. The round is exactly the same as before. It's now 40 seconds. Don't slow it down too much. Aim to try and hold the same rhythm as you did on the 30 seconds. That is your aim. And if you do that, you'll be smashing it. So well done. 10 seconds to go already, not too bad. Time, front crawl. So really focus on that breathing now, and just that nice rhythm from exercise and movement to exercise or movement. High elbow catch. Palms back. Chest and lats working. Back pulls are coming up in 10 seconds. So it's fast transition time again. And then we're going to really target that chest. Time. Turn around. Transition. Go. Oh, I think I was last. On the transition. 3 seconds, too slow. Arms straight. Squeeze the chest muscles. You can have a slight diagonal on this movement as well. So as you bring the hands forward, they're slightly coming together in front of the hip. Time, straight arm, alternating arm, turn around, one arm then the other, go for reps. With all the talking, I think I'm sort of underbaking this a bit, hopefully you're not. Recover that first arm to the front before the next one goes. Keep the back straight-ish if you can. Reach down to the floor with each fingertip. We've got breast pulls coming up. Time, breast pulls. Over halfway through. Front pull next. Time, front pull. Oh, breast into front crawl is horrible. Nice and smooth. Good stuff. Keep the fingers leading that movement. So let the elbows lead. 10 seconds. And we switch to ski pulls. Time, ski pulls. 15 seconds, and it's long dog. Last exercise. 5, come on. 3, 2, 1. Long dog. Get the body rotation if you can. And generate the movement in the arms. Full range at the back. It is hard to do this one quickly, but you can still accelerate through and get the work done. Time. Good stuff. Take a break. That's good. Hopefully you're starting to feel just a wee bit weary now, like you've done something with the swim muscles. But hopefully you've got a bit left, because we've got 50 seconds on. Ready? Fly pulls. In 3, 2, 1, go. Don't slow down those movements. Try and keep them as they were on the 30-second efforts. This is going to be our last round. So go for it. Front crawl is coming up. Front crawl. Nice and smooth. Still quick. Just keep ticking off those movements. The only one we repeat is front crawl. Go for broke now, guys. This is where the session is. Right here. This is your sprint for the line to start to wind it up. We've got a quick transition next into back pulls. Three, 2, 1. Transition. Oh, I feel like I'm good at the transitions, but I'm nowhere near as fast as you guys on the screen. Okay, here we go. This is going to test the endurance a bit. Get the glutes and the core engaged too. "15 seconds and we'll be flipping around to our alternating straight arm pulls. Time. Change. Again, it's another one like the long dog. You kind of can't do it as fast because you've got to wait for that one arm to recover before the next one goes, but still trying to whip that arm through as fast as you can each time. Don't think about the time, just think about the one movement you're on and doing that as fast as you can. Breath pulls are coming up in 5 seconds. Time. I'd say it's this one to the next one. It's the really key bit. Go for these 2. Then you've only got ski pause and long dog to go. Sound yourself out, come on. Let's go. All you've got, come on. You can hear how I'm working. At least match that. Maybe go beyond. We've got front crawl in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. That hurts. Good. Dig in. Nice and smooth. Resist the fatigue. Smoother, more reps. Finish the stroke at the back. "15 seconds, sprint for the wall." Go for it, come on, come on, take it up, take it up. Come on, we've got ski pulls next. 3, 2, 1. Quick transition. Ski pulls. It's nice to change the position. Keep breathing through it. Get those arms to full extension every time. Don't sacrifice the range of movement here. Come on, I'm watching. Let's go. Two, 1, long dog. Last one. It's all about the acceleration through, moving each hand from front to back as fast as you can, without throwing the body. Let it all be in the arm, all in the lap. 15 seconds now. This is the time to go. Let's move. Sprint for the line. Let's get there. Make it to the wall. Come on. Time. Good stuff. Okay, don't yell that. Don't copy me. We're going to take one arm and we're going to go forward. So we're not going to stretch. We're just going to move some of the lactate out of those working muscles. Just really easy, so not like the start. Just let it flop. Change sides. Each arm just flopping around, really loose. Good stuff. We're going to go back to the first side. I'm just going to take it back. Really easy. Another 30 seconds or so of gentle arm swings, and that'll be you done. So we didn't do as much of the endurance work, change sides, as we did on the hardest session in the world ever. But what we did do was fatigue the muscle before we got there, or at least that was the design, through the activation to strength, the strength into the power, and then the power into the endurance work. Few arm swings, opening up the lats and the chest and the triceps again, just to ease those off. So that by the time we got to the endurance work, we were already a bit fatigued. And then we just ramped up using that nice little trick where the brain sets itself up for 30-second efforts. And you just increase the workload, and the brain just always thinks it's going to do the same thing. But it doesn't. So there's our session. If you want to do some more, and you're watching on YouTube, you can just rewind, do the main set again. But I suspect that'll be enough. Great stuff, team. Thank you very much. Good to have you along. See you later.